In order to answer this question, we need to recognize that we're going to have to deal with two separate right triangles. One right triangle that deals with the angle of depression of 12 degrees from the initial observation that we make of the position of the ship, and one right triangle that deals with the angle of depression of 38 degrees. Once we have those two right triangles and we know their measurements, we can subtract the bases to figure out what the distance was that the ship actually moved during the time of our observation. But to begin, we're going to split the triangles into two separate diagrams so that it's easier to see what's going on. So we have an angle of depression of 12 degrees, which means our inside angle on the triangle there is also 12 degrees, and we know that we are 30 meters in height on the top of the lighthouse. So we can label our adjacent, our opposite, and our hypotenuse for this right triangle. And we can use tangent because we know the opposite value and we're looking for the adjacent value. We really want to know the base of this triangle. So we can say that the tangent of 12 degrees is going to equal the opposite side, 30 meters, divided by the adjacent side, which is what we're looking for. And then that the adjacent side is going to equal 30 divided by the tangent of 12 degrees, which is going to be approximately 141.1 meters. We're then going to complete the same calculation for our second observation. Here we have an angle of depression of 38 degrees, which means that angle can also go inside the triangle. We have parallel lines and a transversal. We know we're still at the same height, 30 meters, and we know we can label adjacent, opposite, and hypotenuse. Now we can use tangent again, because again, we know the opposite side and we're looking for the adjacent side. So the tangent of 38 degrees is going to equal 30 over the adjacent side, or the adjacent side will equal 30 over the tangent of 38 degrees. And that will come out to approximately 38.4 meters. Now, the length that we're looking for is actually the large length, the large base, minus that smaller base. So the distance is going to be 141.1 meters minus the 38.4 meters that we calculated, which will give us our final answer that the distance that the ship traveled is 102.7 meters.